Hello and welcome to another episode of Mr. Block's Media Arts Tutorials. I wanted to take some time and talk to you a little bit about downloading fonts and installing them for use in whatever software you're using. It's actually a very simple process, and you can find free fonts from websites like fontspace.com, or if you go to 1001fonts.com. And then if you also go to acidfonts.com, you'll see you'll have similar options, free fonts that you can download. Okay, and actually they have, a lot of them are going to be similar in design, but you may find some differences as you go through. So it's good to check out all of the websites that you can. Okay, so I like this Mandor font. Okay, so I like that. So what I'm going to do is download this, and you simply go to, let's see how they do this, free download right here. Okay, and it downloads a font right here, a zip file, and the zip file is essentially a container that has the actual font and other files sometimes within it. So if you are, I'm using Chrome, and I can simply click on this. If you don't see this right here, the file that I've just downloaded, you can go to your downloads folder, and that's where it'll be probably waiting for you, and simply open that file. All right, and what you need to do is extract. So let's extract that. That's going to create a brand new folder, and it should open it for you. Okay, you can then close the zip file, okay, and just go right to this file, which is an open type file. You may see two different font types. There's a TTF, which is a true type font, and an OTF. The only difference that you really need to worry about, OTF has occasionally, not in every font, but font designers will sometimes include different variations on each letter. So you can actually choose from different styles within the same font. Okay, I'm not sure if that's included here, but all you need to do is from this point double click, and you will see all of the fonts, and you can install that font. Okay, and that's basically all there is to it. It's now installed. Another option is just right click and choose install right there, and that'll do the same exact thing. Okay, so now let's open up Illustrator and find out if we can use our brand new installed font. So it should be available right away. So we've got the Lorem Ipsum font here. Let's just go ahead and go in and try to find, what was the name of that? That was Mandor. Let's go down to Mandor. There it is, Mandor. Ready to be used. There it is. Now, I want you to take note of what you see here. You can see all, if you were to highlight the text, you can see all of the fonts as they are. If this had variations as an open type font, if it had variations for the characters, you would see a little white area, a little white space below each character that when you click on it, you'll be able to see some options for each character. But these apparently do not have any options. Okay, so that is what it is. And that's all there is to it. Okay, I hope this has helped, and you know, every website is different in terms of where they place the little download button, so you just be careful, you know, what you click on, and occasionally you'll find that they will put the download button into an advertisement, so just be careful you're not clicking on ads and you are clicking on the actual download button. Sometimes it's hidden. So there you go. I hope this video has helped. If it has, please be kind, share this video, and give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.